So initially I didn't buy these because I have got quite a few Jordan 1s, and last year there was so many released in 2023, and I decided to sort of skip this one. And my brother bought a pair, and I then saw him wear them during the summer, and then I thought, oh, actually they actually are really, really nice. And it's the Jordan 1, I think they were called either Washed Heritage and or Washed Black. And so it's the box it comes in, and it's a nice box. It says black, fire red and white, and the box is like this grey colour going towards black, faded, and it's a cool look. And then the trainers themselves, so I've kept these on ice for now. I think at some point they'll be breaking out and worn, and the only thing I can sort of say is this is sort of closest to the Storm Blue colourway, apart from the grey ankle collar here, but it's all just one sort of colour really. And what I liked about it's just a neutral sneaker. I think anything that's like a neutral sneaker that you can wear with anything is good with me. And this one, initially, like I said, I didn't like the fact that it had sort of these suede panels on there, but I think because there's a lot of just standard leather panels, it feels like nice. And then also when you see it on foot, it's really, really nice, and the aged out midsole as well really makes it different, and also adds a bit of colour to the sneaker as well. And it's almost kind of how New Balance have been creating their sneakers and doing a sort of similar thing. And the tongue label, that's a strange one as well because it's red, but it actually works in my opinion. I think it works fine, and they've been doing that quite a lot with like the Palominos as well. It's a slightly different colour, and I don't mind it actually, and I think it just adds that sort of various sort of colourway, and it's kind of similar to, I suppose, what they do on the Travis Scott sneakers. And I'd imagine that you could put sort of red laces in this and it would probably work well. But all in all, it's just a standard sort of Jordan 1. The suede isn't like plush material, it's just nice. It's not like brushy suede, but it does the job. And yeah, all in all, just a really, really cool sneaker, and I would definitely grab these. I think it's one of the ones that I think later on will probably go up in price. So here are the details with the Air Jordan 1 High OG Wash Black. It comes in a black, fire red and white. The fire red is just mainly on the tongue area. And it has a EVA cup sole with an airbag unit in the heel. And it's made of all leather and suede construction. And the price is £180. So with the comfort and sizing, these are on the medium to firm side, so it's very much in line with any other Jordan 1. Don't expect sort of plush comfort, but it's good enough to get you through the day. And but because of the flat sole, you can get sort of fatiguing after a while, and there isn't much support around the arch. It's one of those trainers that you can kind of rock almost like shoes nowadays, and that's probably why they're so versatile. And I think with this particular pair, the wearing time for it is around sort of 6 to 8 hours, probably any sort of similar to any other Jordan 1 High of this ilk. And I would sort of recommend for wide fitters to go up half size, which is what I normally do, and I just prefer that extra bit of room, and especially in the sort of the forefoot area. And these the grip on these is just sort of second to none because of the radial traction pattern. It just works really, really well. So with the look and style, I like the similarities between this being a sort of almost storm blue colourway. I think the only difference is the ankle collar's got some colour on it. But what I mean by storm blue, it's all just one colour. So the swoosh, the toe area and the laces and the heel area is all kind of one colour. So it kind of mostly relates to sort of the storm blue version. And I think this one is such a versatile sneaker that is kind of neutral in colour, and I know it's white, but you can sort of wear them pretty much any time and you're good to go. Obviously during the heat of summer it's probably not a good wear to have, but most of the time you can wear these and wear them pretty much with anything. And they're best with sort of the grey laces or sail laces. I think sail laces are good well because of the outsole being in sort of the sail colour. And you could also try red because there's a red on the tongue label, and I think that would work really, really well with this particular pair, and similar to sort of a Travis Scott sneaker. But obviously white comes with it anyway. So with the final thoughts, I like the storm blue type colour blocking. It's one of those ones that pretty much works with any sort of Jordan 1 where it's like one colour tone. And I do like the suede material look. I don't think the actual material itself is of the high quality, but the look of it looks really nice. And I do like their sort of neutral colours, because this basically means that it goes with anything and everything, and especially the more you see it in hand, the more you kind of grow used to it, and the more you kind of like it and appreciate it. In terms of cons, the costs, I think the cost is again, Jordan 1's just too high. And the comfort, so it's one of these things, it's just don't expect plush comfort. It's fine, but it's not anything special. So with the ratings, I give the look and style on this one a 5 out of 5. I think it just looks awesome. It was one of those sneakers I didn't buy initially, and when I did buy it, it kind of grew on me, and the more I saw other people wearing it, and the more I was like, okay, I need to grab these, and then they started going up in their sort of resale value in terms of price. And the comfort was just standard Jordan 1 stuff really, so I'm going to give that a 3 out of 5. It's fine, it's passable. And the quality on this one, I think I'm going to give it a 5. I just like the way that it's been constructed, and more so the way the suede works. Not because it's good quality, but the way it's been put together with the rest of the shoe, and then you've got the sailed out midsole, and the sort of red tongue label. It just looks really cool and just looks really together. And the pricing, I'll give that a 4. It's just priced a bit high, like Jordan 1s in general, so I want them to come down more than sort of keep rising. And overall, I give this one a 5 out of 5. I think it's a future classic in my opinion, and I think it's one of those ones that if you don't grab it now, I think they just will sort of spike up in sale prices. In all honesty, I think it's just a really, really great Jordan 1, and I think it just got lost with all the other Jordan 1s that released last year in 2023.